Hey guys, what's up? So good news, I made it home okay after my first post-op appointment with Dr. Chen. And first and foremost, I want to give a little shout out to Chris Kusanoki. I'm sorry dude, I cannot say your last name. But and also Parker Hendershot. When I got home, hope that's how you say your last name too. When I got home, I had a couple packages waiting for me, and it was these cool like gift packages. This is from Chris. It's one of the things. This, and then he also gave me a nightlight, which is over there that I have plugged in, but I can't really turn to show you because I have a bum arm. But also Parker gave me this awesome coloring book set, and I'm sure I'm gonna get a lot of use of it, kind of passing time and trying to relax and all those sorts of things. So thank you guys, I super appreciate it. And yeah, continuing on. So I'm home now, and my first post-op appointment with Dr. Chen went really well. He said that everything looks great so far, and he pulled out the catheter tube that was in my phallus, or penis, and that hurt. That hurt pretty bad, but once it was out I felt good because it was kind of hard to position myself with a pretty long tube coming out of it. And then I don't have my catheter bag anymore, so what I'm doing is plugging my, you can't really see, but I'm plugging my catheter tube now, and just getting up to go empty it into the toilet. So that's been kind of a practice to fill my bladder up and then basically go pee in the toilet. But I'm peeing out of my tube, but I'm still standing up, so it's like halfway there. But it's kind of a challenge to get up every single time that I have to pee because it's a little bit painful still, but it's better than it used to be. I'm getting better at sitting now too, which is how I'm able to sit in this chair and actually kind of talk to you. But it's not the most comfortable, so I'll probably be moving away from this chair as soon as I'm done. Oh yeah, so I was getting hives that started a few days ago. Just randomly out of the blue, I started breaking out in hives, and it started getting progressively worse. And I wasn't sure exactly what it was. And I even asked Dr. Chen, and he asked me like if I've changed medications, if I've changed my diet, and I was just like, no. I was just sitting there one day, and it started happening, and he was like, well, that's kind of weird, Cody. And I was like, yeah, tell me about it. But he didn't really think it was anything I was taking or eating, but I decided to kind of like take it into my own hands. After leaving his office, I did take some pain medicine, and right after that, I started breaking out even worse. My rash went from just being like my hands and wrists to my knees and ankles. So I was like, all right, screw that. I'm not taking any more of this pain medication. So I didn't take any more of that. Yesterday, I switched over to just taking extra strength Tylenol, and I didn't do a whole lot, honestly. So I took some CBD oil at night, which was kind of a mistake because CBD oil knocks me out, but I didn't take into account that I had to possibly get up to pee in the middle of the night. So that's what happened. So I guess in the middle of the night, I was like really stoned and didn't know it, but I got up suddenly because I had to pee really bad. And so I got up as fast as I could to make it to the bathroom. I was a little worried because my bladder was pretty full. And so I uncorked my catheter thing, and I'm going to the bathroom, and I just like, it's going and going and going. And I'm like getting tired of standing, and everything just like starts going black. I start getting really lightheaded. I have a hard time breathing, and so I was at the point where I was like, oh God, like starting to freak out and thought I was gonna pass out. So I plugged up my catheter and kind of held on to the edge of my sink for a little bit. And then I looked in the mirror and I saw my reflection and I was just completely like gray and white, and that freaked me out even more. And my head started getting like really like hot feeling, and I like couldn't take a deep breath. So I was like struggling for air, and I went and woke my mom up, and I was just like, I don't know if I'm okay. I feel like I'm gonna pass out. And I was kind of like shaking uncontrollably. My legs were shaking, I was kind of shivering, and she laid me back down in bed, and it started to get better, but I think I was just really dizzy from being stoned and having to stand up and just freaking out. So it was like an anxiety attack on top of everything. But after I was in bed, she put my bag back on so I didn't have to get up again during the night. And I woke up and I was okay. So, lesson learned, I will not do that again. I think I'm done with the CBD oil because that was really scary. So, yeah, I think that's it. If you have any questions, guys, leave them down below. I'm so glad to be home, and thank you all for your support. Peace out. I will see you next time.